Alright guys, I'm going to show you today how I build a plenum out of a piece of 3x8 sheet metal. So I will try to walk you through and get some video clips of me doing this at certain stages of the process. But here we go. So hang in there. Alright guys, we got the metal all marked out and scribed. Lines are scribed into the metal here. You can see here and here. And I got my centers. See what? I'll notch this out and I'll bend this in and over. That'll be doubled up because I'm going to use this to screw through, fix it to the coil cabinet. But let me get this cut out and then I'll show you what we got, what I mean. Okay guys, I got that cut out, and actually what I did was I took this piece and I made one just like it. So I just traced this one out right over the top of it. And those are our two halves. Should be, we'll still need it. I'll still make the top, and I'll have to run this through the Pittsburgh machine and I'll show you what we got. Alright guys, we got it ran through the Pittsburgh machine, so now all we got to do is run it through the brake, cross brake each side, and bend the flanges, make the top, and I'll beat it together and I'll show you what we got. So, alright guys, I got the two halves in the top bent up, and we're going to insulate it and we'll put it together here in just a bit. Alright guys, another thing we're working on is we're going to work on a 2-inch rise takeoff. So this is basically how you do it, or how I do it. There's probably several different ways. Now, I don't have a union metal shop here at my shop here, and this is the way that I was taught, you know, almost 20 years ago, how to do this stuff. And basically, it's going to be 3/4, 3/4, and this will be bent over, smashed flat, and then this will be at a 90 on this line here. And then these here are your quarters for your Pittsburgh. So as you can see, here's an inch, and this here will be for your drives, and it's got a 2-inch rise to it. As you can see, this end's 10 inches, this end's 12. So that way you can get more velocity pushing through the takeoff for better airflow naturally. But anyway, I'll finish this up and I'll show you how it looks when I'm done. Okay guys, as you can see, here's how it's going to set. Now this is a straight line, and you can see it's got a natural 2-inch rise to it. So like I said, it's 10 here and 12 here. This will be fastened to the plenum itself, and then this here will be the start of the ductwork, the trunk that I'm running. So pretty basic. Maybe it is, maybe it ain't. I don't know. I've been doing this way a long time. If it's the wrong way, somebody can go ahead and tell me. But like I said, I've got a lock former or Pittsburgh machine. I got a metal brake. I got some snips and a ruler. So this is how we do it. I'll show you the finished product after it's done. So I don't know if it's cheaper to buy this stuff. I mean, I know I do try to buy most of my ductwork because I don't have time to sit here and build it. But if special pieces like this, it's going to be a little bit different than what you can actually buy. But anyway, I'll show you what the end of it looks like after we get her put together. Alright guys, we're also making an elbow for that ductwork as well. I don't have a roller or a flanger on my old Pittsburgh machine, so we got to do it this way, and this is the way that I was taught for years and years and years to do it. I mean, is it as good as rounded ductwork? You know, probably not, but it's better than, you know, knocking the corners off and making it half-ass round. Is a huge, you know, benefit to the airflow. So even on the corners, you know, we're trying to make it as smooth as transition as possible, and it's going to work. It has no choice, but You know, is it perfect? Probably not. This is real world scenarios. This one guy in his garage, you know, building ductwork. So I'm a single owner operator of a business that's going on 2 years in May, and you know, it's been a hell of a ride. I've had a lot of support from the community and everything else, and this is how you start a small business. You had to start from the bottom. So I'll keep going here, guys. Keep showing you tidbits of what I've got going. Hang in there. Alright guys, we're going to start insulating all this ductwork and get her put together, and I'll wrap this video up, and that'll be it for the day. Alright guys, we're going to put this together now. The trick of it is to start one side and get it started and beat it in there to work your way all the way around. Naturally on camera it's going to be fighting me, but that's part of the course. So anyway, basically you put that 1/4 inch inside that Pittsburgh, you drive it down, and you beat it over. Pretty easy, really, when everything goes right for you. Alright guys, through the magic of video editing, we got this thing together. And then now what you do is you take your lock hammer. This is a Milwaukee. It's old. And just basically, once you get it all together, knock down your corners and stuff like that. That way you have somewhere to start the hammer. And take the hammer and run over the 1/4 inch. Just like that, and it knocks all this down. That's a little rough. I'm trying to do this fast, but just to kind of give you, an idea how this is done. But some of you guys may have to be pros at this. Flip it over. There you go. There's your elbow, insulated, ready to go. So I don't know, I think it's, this here is a lost art, scratching metal. Today's kids, they're not even close to being as skilled as we need for the future. A lot of tech stuff, but yeah, you can buy this stuff, but what happens if you need to make something? You need to learn how to make stuff. That's the problem with today's world. It's everybody buys it and buys it. I mean, anybody can buy a furnace and put it in, but the problem is it done properly? Is it up to code or whatever? But I don't know. Just kind of showing you guys along here, and I'll show you the rest of it when I get it all done. Save you a headache. Alright guys, there it is. It's all completed finally. So what we got the elbow, we got the takeoff, and we got the plenum. Okay, so everything's scratched from a flat sheet of metal, as you see in the background there. I've been doing this a while. This is the way I was taught to do it almost 20 years ago, I guess, already. Time flies. But anyway, I thought I'd just share this, and hopefully somebody enjoys this kind of stuff, because, you know, a lot of people buy ductwork and stuff. I myself buy ductwork. I buy a lot of square stuff, just regular straight run-of-the-mill ductwork. But any special pieces or plenums, transitions, and stuff like that, I build all that myself, because it's just hard to get what you want in the size you need. You know, my supply house, I don't know how people do it. I mean, most of the ductwork that they sell is 8x ductwork, 8x whatever, 8x this, or, you know, that, in my opinion, when I size ductwork right off the old ductwork calculator, you know, it doesn't seem to be big enough. So I'm always ordering bigger. You know, most of my stuff is 10x, because I'd rather come a little deeper than a lot wider. But that's just me. Like I said, I hope you guys liked the video. I hope you learned something. If you didn't learn anything, you want to ask a question, you can go ahead and ask questions. If you want to criticize my work or anything, or my videos, you know, this stuff is coming straight off of a Galaxy S8, buddy. So I'm going to be upfront with you right now. You're not getting no fancy ass editing or anything like that. No smoke and mirrors, no nothing. This is it. You're going to get it raw form, just like I see it. So I really appreciate everybody watching this video. I hope you subscribe. Other than that, I'll try to get some video Monday and try to throw something together, unless something happens before then. So anyway, that's it for now, guys. That's it. See you later.